Hey you guys, so part 2 for today. We already did our complexion, and so while I was doing a few emails, I just finished up my makeup as well. I finished up with the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight, and the brows. I did my brows a little darker than usual, but that's okay. I was trying out something. But let's get started with eyes. I already primed my eyes with this e.l.f. Primer, e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. This will be like the second time I've tried it, and so far so good. I'll let you know and keep you updated. I've been liking the way it feels on the eyelid though, and it does cancel out some of those odd colors, you know, those blues on my eyelids, like the veins. So we're gonna play with this new palette today, but there was no all over the eye lid color that I could use, so I did bring out the BH Cosmetics Digital Future palette to go with it. And I'm just going to be using a few of these colors, this cream shade and this shade right here, but the rest is this baby right here. This is the first impressions of the I Heart Revolution Mini Tasty Peach palette. They do have a bigger peach palette, but I wanted to try this one. Look how cute it is. It's so cute. And this is what it looks like. It has those really pretty colors, but as you can see, there's not much of a transition unless you want to go with this one right here. But I like to go with a lighter transition, so I did pop out another palette to go with it. So we're going to get started. So I'm going to put this to the side for right this second. I'm going to take out the BH Cosmetics Digital Future palette, and I'm going to use that cream shade right here and put it all over my lid to set my eyelid. And I'm just going to use a fluffy blending brush. Let's see, which one do we want to use? I'm just going to use this BH Cosmetics one. Might as well, since we're using their palette. If you've never tried BH Cosmetics, you need to. They have really good, look how pigmented like that is, that's crazy. Really good eyeshadows for a really good price. Like, I love my first favorite palette from them. The first one I ever bought from them was the Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I absolutely loved it. It was absolutely incredible. The pigmentation is amazing. The blendability is amazing. It's just an all-over very good palette, and especially for the money, very worth it. So especially BH Cosmetics, ColourPop, Hip Dot. Another one is Hip Dot. I'll have to show you guys palettes from them. Hip Dot has incredible palettes as well. I think they're a little bit more pricey than BH and ColourPop, but still it's so worth it, I believe. The palettes that I've tried, incredible, absolutely incredible. I will definitely show them to you sometime, but I'm just putting this cream as like a base to put all the rest of the makeup on, or the eyeshadow I should say, since we have all our other makeup already. And I'm just using this big fluffy brush just to blend it out so there's no spots where there's cakey pieces or whatever. I want it nice and smooth and flat and ready for the rest. Don't do that. So I'm going to go in with a transition shade. I'm actually going to take this baby right here. It looks very similar, but a lot lighter version to this one, so that's why I'm going to bring that into the crease. So I'm going to get a not as fluffy brush. As you can see, I'm ready for Halloween, you guys. Like, I'm all ready set. I cannot wait for Halloween. I love Halloween. It's just, I don't know if you guys like Halloween, but I like Halloween. And it's just exciting. All right, I'm gonna try this one. This is another BH Cosmetics brush. Ooh, sorry guys, tilting you around here. I'm just taking this, banging it off. Now this does have some kickback, but it's not as bad as some other palettes I have tried. So I'm just putting this in the crease, and I am just looking at the palette for the mirror. If you see me looking down, I'm sorry. I hope that's not rude. Once I get my setup, it won't be this rude, I promise. But I wanted to get started with these. So I'm just doing some windshield wiper motions in the crease. Now I have hooded eyes, so I do bring my crease colors a little bit above my actual crease, because otherwise you couldn't see a thing, and it drives me nuts. It bothers me. So I am doing a little bit above. I usually go higher than the crease anyway, but you don't have to do that. You can always just put it in your crease and you're good to go. Very pretty. Very pretty color, and like I said, the pigmentation is absolutely there for these, and they're like such a good value, you guys. Such a good price. If you've tried BH or ColourPop, what is your favorite palette from them? What is your favorite one that you've tried? I'd love to hear about it, because I don't have that many. I'm trying to expand my collection, but I do have a few of each, so I'd love to hear about your thoughts on them, because I absolutely love these. Like, even these shades right here, these like glittery shades, are really, really pretty. But we'll do a full like face of BH Cosmetics. So I do have their foundation that I enjoy using. Their concealer's really good. I don't have a, yes I do have a bronzer and a blush, yep. Yeah, we'll do a full face of BH Cosmetics coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, I'm just getting a nice blending shade. This is my transition shade, just a nice layer of that, nothing crazy at all. So I'm going to be done with this palette, and we're going to go to the baby, the star of the show. I'm so excited. So I'm going to put this on because it's a little too fluffy for what I need it for. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in with the lightest shade up here, right there. It doesn't have names. No, it doesn't have any. I almost dug my nail into it, you guys. But, yeah, there's no shade names, unfortunately, but that's okay. We got this. I'm just trying to find a good blending brush. Sorry, I have like a mix of brushes, and I'm like trying to figure out which one I want to use. I'm weird. I'm very picky. Very, very picky. No. But I really do enjoy... Where's that other one that I had? Are you guys as picky as me? I'm so picky. It's terrible. It's terrible. Alright, we'll go with this. So this is a Morphe brush. I got it from a set, the Sweet Oasis set. My man actually got this for me, so super cute. So I'm going to dip into the shade right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the outer V, and I'm going to go in the crease and above the crease of that. Just because I'm going to do a nice simple look tonight. I just wanted to try out. I don't think I've tried. Have I tried? Oh, I've tried one palette from this brand, and I was pretty good with it. But I wish some of the shades were a little more intense and they were a little bit easier to blend. So we're going to try out with this one. A very pretty color though, like very pretty color. A lot of kickback. And I'm just going in the outer V as well, and it's kind of like swishing it. Now, I don't know if you've ever noticed on my videos, but my eyes are not the exact same size and shape. This one's bigger than this one, so it kind of looks a little different. I try to make it work as best as I can, of course, but sometimes it's uncooperative. But I'm just using this brush to swivel around here and really blend out. Blending is the part that is like, you need to do it. Like, if you don't do it, that is the difference between a nice, you know, see, these are not blending out as much as I want them to, and that is what I talked about with the other I Heart Revolution palette. I don't know why they're not as simple, but that's okay. We will make it work. They're still beautiful. Like, the pigment is very pretty in this palette. Absolutely stunning, but blending them out is not as easy as some other palettes I've used, to be honest, you guys. So that's okay. We'll make it work. I still think the palette's beautiful. So I'm going to go back to the other side now. And I'm going to go right over here and do the same thing. Go right in that crease. That's a pretty color though. Like, I'm in love with that color. I love peachiness, pinks, pops of color. They're like my favorite to play with. But I don't do a lot of gray tone looks. Someone asked me to do a gray tone look, so I'm going to do that. I don't usually do that, but I will try it. And if it looks bad, I'll just say I made it for Halloween, because I am not that great at those types of looks. You know, let me try to switch my brush. Maybe the brush is the thing. I like that brush, but maybe it's just not going to cut it for that. So I'm actually going to take this e.l.f. blending brush right here. I'm going to go back into that. I'm going to go right in like I was before to deepen it, because that other side is a little darker. There we go. These e.l.f. brushes, you guys, are really good. These have been my go-to brushes since I was like starting makeup. It's crazy. Like, I use these all the time, but I have expanded my collection. But if you're just starting, these beautiful brushes are so freaking good. Like, they're so good at blending things out because they're densely packed. They have different types of brushes. like very, very good, and they're like $4 or $6 depending on the brushes you get. Like really, really nice. Really, really nice brushes. I mean, look at that. That's crazy good. All right, let's see here. All right, so I'm just blending. I'm not pulling this all the way up. I usually pull my looks all the way up to my, like past my brow bone, almost close to my brow. But this one I'm kind of keeping within the limits. So this is what we're looking like so far. I'm just deepening that up a little bit. Yeah, a lot of fallout with this baby right here, but that's okay. That's okay. And I'm just placing it and I'm gonna blend it. So like that. Place and then blend. Place and then blend. Okay. There we go. So now I'm just gonna go like this and just keep swiveling. It is monotonous, I know, I'm sorry. But soon, once I get my editing app up and going, you guys won't have to see me blending for 10 minutes. You'll just see me fly through it. But it's always good to learn, though, because I never knew about blending when I first started makeup. Oh my gosh, all I did was place the colors and bada bing, bada boom, I was done. And I'm like, how come it doesn't look like everybody else's? And it's because I just literally use that sponge, you know what I'm talking about, that comes in all the Dollar Tree Dollar Tree, like not even just Dollar Tree, like all those not cheaper but lesser priced eyeshadows. They have that little sponge applicator where you can just put it on. That's what I used, and because I didn't know any better. My mom never did makeup, my sister absolutely not, like no one in my family is really like the girly girl. So I learned on my own, you guys. I learned on my own. I watched a lot of YouTube, just a lot of self-taught, and that's what I love about it, because I know there's so many people out there that just have no clue and they want to learn. So that's what I want to help people with. I want to help people learn about products and techniques. So it might not be the most fancy look tonight, but we're getting somewhere, so I'm excited. I like how that's looking so far. Isn't that pretty? That color is gorgeous. So I'm going to stick with this brush because it seems to be working really, really well with this brush. So I'm going to take the darker shade right now. I wish they had names. I'm just going to bang it off. See, it's a lot of fallout and stuff. And I'm just going to start putting this like right here in the outer V, but a little bit in. We're going to go about a quarter of the way in from the outer corner. Same thing with this side. Just put it in like that. These are such a pretty color. I love the color, you guys. Like, the color is gorgeous. Now I'm just going to start swooshing. I call this swooshing. And that's just like wiggling it around in little circles and then going back to the crease. Little circles, and then you're going to blow it out by the outside right here. Like, blend it out, blow it out, whatever you want to call it. And you're really going to blend. But it looks so pretty. I love these colors. What do you guys think of these colors? It's really pretty. Of course, I'm still going to blend it, but I just want to get this side going here. Yeah, see, these shadows are very beautiful. The I Heart Revolution is very beautiful. But some of their stuff is a little hard to blend. Not saying it's bad, because I don't think it's bad. I just say it's not as easy as some eyeshadows to blend, you know what I mean? But so far we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. That's so pretty, you guys. Like, I'm excited. Fall's coming. We're gonna have some fall looks popping up on the channel. I'm so excited, you guys. So excited. Fall and Halloween looks are like my favorite time. Like, a favorite time. There we go. And I'm just going towards that outer, just to get that nice and blended out. And then I'm gonna go like this. And then on the lid. And then I'm just saying to that side. Just go like this. And it does take time, of course. And your brushes, I've learned, like I'm learning still actually, that brushes play a major part. So that's why I'm trying to grow my brush collection to see which brushes make life easier on me, because it's true. Makeup brushes make a difference. They do. And the correct ones for the correct process is very important. So now I'm going to go into the lighter shade again, tap it off, barely any. But I'm going to go right on that inside right here and blend out that harsh line right there. Just in the middle, so it's not so harsh, you know? Same thing again. But we are, of course, going to put a shimmery shade, of course. Can't have a look without some glitter. Love glitter. Oh, you guys, you know what else I'm excited for? Guess what I'm getting probably in the next week or so. The brand new Doll 10 palette. I'm so excited. I'm so grateful. I'll talk about it later. But we're going to be able to try that. One of the first ones to try that. I'm so darn excited, you guys. So darn excited. So, look forward to that. It's the brand new palette that just came out. And I heard it's absolutely incredible. Incredible. So, can't wait to show it to you guys. Cannot wait. Alright. Look at how pretty that is. I'm just going to do this. I love those colors together. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so we're going to do a shimmer, of course, but I'm going to do a little bit in the outer V before I put that shimmer. And I'm going to use that brownish color right here. And I am going to take this brush right here, pat it off. Now with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be very precise so that I'm going to put it right in the crease and then right along the lower lash. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Just to give my eye some more definition, you know? Little bits at a time. You can always add. It's easier to add than to take away. So we're just going to leave it at that, and then make sure your brush has no more product on it, and you're going to blend. You're going to blend just like this. And you're just going along the edge of the eye and up into that crease to really define that socket and the outer V area. It just gives, like, look at that. It gives more definition. It looks pretty. It just really does something for the eye. And you can always use whatever colors you want. Absolutely. That's what the fun thing is about makeup. Everybody can be creative. It's like art. You can have your own creative look, and you could do it how you want. You know, it's just amazing. That's why I love it so much. It shows everybody, like, personality and who they are and what they love to do through their makeup. It's just so much fun. It's fun and it's enjoyable. And, you know, with life being so hard, it's like, it's hard to enjoy stuff sometimes because of what we're all going through in life. So it's nice to be able to just relax, throw on your makeup, relax while you're doing it, put some music on, and just do the darn thing, you know? It's just fun. Very fun. All right, you guys, we are almost done. We're getting there. So since that looks a little harsh up there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fluffy brush again. I'm going to take the light, very light, bang it off so there's barely any product on here. And you're going to go over that again, over that area. Nice and lightly. Just to blend it out so it doesn't look so harsh. Because like I said, I never used to do this, and I'm sure people were like, what is she doing? Why isn't she blending? But yeah, just take that lighter shade that you had, that initial shade, or you can even use your crease shade and just go over it, and it makes so much of a difference. Look at that. So much of a difference. Just a little bit of blending can do. Absolutely. All right, so we're ready for some shimmers, are we? I wonder which one we should do. I'm thinking this one right here, because these are pinks. Would pink go with this? I'm thinking this baby right here. What do you think? Before we get to that pink. All right, let me, do I have a setting spray here? Should have grabbed a setting spray when I could have. Hold on, guys. Now, this happens to a lot of palettes, and it's not meaning that they're bad palettes, but a lot of the times, using your finger for shimmer shades or a dampened brush with your setting spray or water makes a heck of a difference, and it truly, truly does. Like, it doesn't mean that the product is bad, it just means it needs a little help, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm just grabbing a brush. I'm so pickiest person with brushes, you guys, it's crazy. I am crazy about brushes. I'm gonna use this baby for after. All right, so I'm just gonna use this Luna Magic brush with this small flat tip, and I'm gonna dive into this one. I'm gonna go for this one because it has a nice peachy undertone to it. So let's just see how it goes without, ooh, that is very flaky. Very flaky, so be careful, make a mess, but it's still pretty. Let's see how it does without any without any. So I'm gonna go, ooh, lots of fallout with that. See how it's not really visible? I'm gonna do it again. Oh, there we go. We're getting something. I'm getting something. But it will help if you put some water or some setting spray on the actual brush. That will really enhance it. So I'm gonna do that in 1 second. I'm just trying to see how this does without. But not, I mean, it's not terrible without it. That's really good. So I'm trying to let you guys see. I'm a glitter queen, so I like a lot of glitter. You don't have to put as much, of course, but I love it. Can't live without it. So I'm just keep packing it on. And I'm gonna do the other eye with the setting spray, and we'll see which one we like better. But a lot of the time, that's what you do have to do if you really want a nice, vibrant glitter. Isn't that pretty though? Of course, we're gonna blend it out. But that is so pretty. Ooh, I'm so excited, you guys, so excited. All right, so I'm just, that is a really pretty color, you guys, so pretty. And if you just want a little bit of glitter, you don't even need the setting spray, really. It's doing pretty darn good without it, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So makes a mess though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of setting spray. I'm gonna dip my brush into that color, get some stuff on it, bang it off, and then I'm gonna use the setting spray, wet the brush, and I'm gonna go in with it. And I'm gonna go right in with, see that? Goes on a heck of a lot quicker and a lot more vibrancy. So that's why that's a good trick. If you're looking for a way to get that glitter to be really vibrant, go in with setting spray or a little bit of water on your brush, and look how much difference that is. It's more vibrant, and you won't have to keep dipping back into the pan as much, which is nice. Ooh, that's pretty, you guys. That's so pretty. Isn't that freaking pretty? Like, so happy about this palette. I'm very happy. It's not my favorite, but it's still beautiful. So just to make these sides even, I am going to spray the brush, and I'm going to go on the other side and just, isn't that so freaking pretty? Wow, I'm so happy. All right, I'm gonna put that to the side for now. And I am going to go in with this brush right here. I'm just gonna wiggle it in, the glitter, bang it off. And then I'm gonna go right where we put that. You know what we could do? Add a little bit more of a different color to the center. Maybe we'll do that. Just to blend it out. Look at how pretty. I'm so excited. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this pinky color right here with my finger this time. That's what it looks like. And I'm just gonna dollop it right in the center. Ooh, that works really good with your finger. Ooh, that's beautiful. And I'm just gonna go over with this brush and just marry those two together. Wow, I like this palette. It's so pretty. Just a nice pop of pink. You can always add more if you want it more vibrant. I love a lot of glitter, so yes, ma'am. A little bit more right here. That's gorgeous. Wow. Wow. What do you guys think of that? That's such a pretty palette. Yeah, you guys, this was affordable too. I'll put up all the prices down below. I forgot how much, but I know it was affordable. I know it was. That's really nice. Okay, let's continue so I don't keep you guys here forever. So what I'm going to do before I do anything else on the top is I'm going to actually go with the lower lash line since I did the rest of my makeup already. And I actually like to use these. This is one of my favorite smudger brushes from the drugstore. This is the e.l.f. Smudger Brush. And all it does, it's a nice, see how it is a nice flat but thin tapered tip, which is really, really nice. So you're going to go into that first color right here. And then I'm going to go right in the lower lash line right here and swoosh it back towards that color that we have right there to connect it. Bang it on, hold it more. And we're just going along. That works. This palette's nice. I love the mattes in here. The mattes are exceptionally wonderful. And then I'm going to do the same on this eye. Just bring it and connect it. I only do little bits on the brush at a time because you don't want there to be too much. Because if there's too much on the brush, then it kind of gets a little too low on the eye, you know, on the face. So you don't want that. Unless you do. Maybe you do. And we're just going to go right there. That is beautiful. I'm just going to do a little bit more on the other eye to match. That is so pretty. I'm going to clean that up. That a little too far. A little too far. A little too far. That's okay. I'll clean it up. But isn't that so freaking pretty? So pretty. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the dark shade. I'm going to go right in the outer section of that. See, like right here. About halfway, and then that's it. Go back in, do the other side. Same thing. Now I'm going to wipe off the brush on a paper towel or whatever you have. And then I'm going to blend those together. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, I love it. It has like a neon peachiness to it. That's what I love about it. And of course, I'm going to add a little bit of that brown, a little bit. I wish it was a little bit darker of a brown. That's one thing that I do wish, that this brown shade did have a little darkness to it. But otherwise, I like it. I like it, I like it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to go like this to make sure everything is nice and combined so you don't have like a flat line right there, because I did connect the bottom to the top. Then I'm just going to go right over the outer corner area with this. Look at that. Isn't that freaking pretty? You could add a little bit more brown if you wanted to. See, like me, I would like to add a little bit more dark, like a warm brown. But otherwise, it's really nice. Oh my god, I forgot a mascara, you guys. We might have to go grab a mascara. Shall we grab a mascara and finish up this look? Let me just fix up this really quick. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Yeah, blending is what takes the longest, you guys, but I promise if you blend, it makes so much of a difference. So much of a difference, and you will be so happy when you do. So, what mascara? Do I have a mascara right here? All right, well, we're going for a quick walk. We're going for a quick walk. And I think what we're going to use is we're going to use the Duo right here, which I've used it once. But this is the Too Faced Damn That Sexy, the only two mascaras you'll ever need. I got it at TJ Maxx, I believe. I'll show it to you guys. But it came in this little Duo pouch right here, and it came with the travel size Damn Girl and then the full size Better Than Sex, which I was so excited for because I'd never tried them. But this is what they look like. The price was $16.99 at TJ Maxx for the two of them, so that's really good. So I am going to go in with Damn Girl. What do you guys think? I'll do lashes with you guys next time. But the only thing, like I said, about that palette is I wish they had a brown, because that would have made... Wow. Wow. Look at that. I forgot how big this wand was. That's insane, you guys. I don't know. I like bigger wands, but this... I have small eyes, so it's like... I fear like, oh, but that looks nice. I forgot how these worked. I haven't used this in a while. I opened it when I first got it and used it, but then I put it to the side and forgot about it. And then when I was going through my makeup to put stuff away the other day, I saw it. I'm like, I gotta pull this back out. That's nice. It's just nerve-wracking by the inner corner, of course, because you don't want to bonk all that nice work you just put on your eyelid. But that's really nice. It lengthens really nice. So I'm just going to dip back in. It takes a lot of product out of here though. That is one thing about it. So I'm kind of wiping it off. But then I'm going to go like this and go into the other side. Do you guys like wearing mascara, or do you guys like wearing falsies? I like some days mascara, some days falsies. Like, it depends on the day. Depends on the day. Yeah, I like this mascara. I wish the wand was different though. Otherwise, the mascara is really nice. It's separating the lashes. It's definitely putting some pigment. It's not as black of a formula as I thought it would be when it came out. Like, I thought it'd be darker on the lashes. That's okay. Very pretty. It's not as thickening as... I like a lot of thickening in my mascaras, but that's not a big deal. But so far, I like this. We'll definitely do updates on this. I'll let you know if it flakes or whatever. But let's go in with the Pride and Joy itself. I heard such good things about this. Everybody loves this mascara. The Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So excited. Forgot how this worked. I think I just used the little one. See, now this kind of wand is way better because it's that nice hourglass shape, which has really good getting into the roots of the lashes. So here we go. I hope this isn't dried out because it's been... Ooh, there we go. Getting some length. And really get into that outer corner. Ooh, that's nice, you guys. I like this one. It really separates the lashes. That's really, really nice. And see, this one doesn't pull up as much product as the Damn Girl mascara. But maybe because that's a mini, you know. Some of the minis have different brushes than the actual full sizes, I noticed. I don't know if you guys have noticed that as well. This is nice. Ooh, I like this mascara, definitely. I'll have to use it more. I'll have to put it in my bin instead of just leaving it in its little box. Because I have like a mascara bin, and I use a lot of the same ones because they dry up. Some can dry up super quick, and I don't want to waste money. I don't like wasting money. And then I have some mascaras that are really good for the lower lashes only, and not good for like the top lashes. It's always good to have like one of those mascaras because sometimes you get those big hefty wands like in that mini, and it's like so hard to get to your lower lashes because you're so nervous you're gonna bonk it and ruin the whole look you just created. So yeah, you guys, I am digging the mascara, especially this one. That's pretty. All right, you guys, I think we are done for today. So I'm gonna count this as a first impressions because I really don't remember the last time. I only used it once a long time ago. I don't think it was the big version. I think it was the mini one. But so far, I'm liking this mascara. So let's get you close so you could see the look, the end look. What do you guys think? I really like how the look came out. I was really happy with the products. Like I said, I'm going to use this more and we'll do more reviews on this. But this mini Tasty Peach palette is really, really cute. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It has a little bit of kickback. But the colors are pigmented. They're very pigmented. The shimmery shades, the glittery shades, they go on even without setting spray on a brush, which is really nice. If you want to vamp them up, of course you can add that. But they blend really pretty easily. Not as easy as some, but they're really pigmented and they're really nice and colorful, which I love that. So definitely recommend giving them a try, but I'll definitely try more from them to see if it's just this palette or if I like the other ones as well. But definitely loving this. And like I said, the mascaras, I love this palette already. I can't even tell you how much I love that. But the primer seems to be really, really good. Those colors really showed up bright on there. So far so good, you guys. I'm very happy. Let me know what you guys think of the look. My hair is a mess, you guys. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. All right, if you guys have any product suggestions, any brands you want to see, please feel free to leave them in the comment section or DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is KitKatKatie626. It's in the description box. And all the products that I used today are also in the description box. I will be back tomorrow for another look, you guys. So excited. We did a bonus look tonight on a Monday night. And I did a complexion part 1. So if you didn't check that out, go check that out first, because then we'll